Hi, I'm Matt Piper. I'm the Propellerhead Product Specialist for Line 6, and I'm here at GearFest 2013 at Sweetwater in Fort Wayne, Indiana, to talk to you about Reason 7 from Propellerhead software. So there are several new features in this version of Reason, one of the most exciting of which is audio quantize. So any audio that you record or import, if you double click on it, and I'll zoom in here, you can see that it is sliced on the transients here. So this is a kick drum. Now, if I want to work with a smaller section of this here, which I think I do, I'll just select a little bit of that there and double click on it again. Now I can, I can select all of these if I want, and then I can quantize. The key command for that is Command K. And it uses Reason's time stretching algorithm, which is really the cleanest time stretching you could ever ask for as I drag these around. If I select a group of them, I can move this group. And it's really nice and a fast way to work because I can right-click or control-click here, and then I can bounce the clip to new samples. Actually, I could bounce the clip to a Rex loop, and so here it is. And then I can press this To Rack button, and now if I look in my rack, here's a Dr. Octarex with my kick loop already loaded in. Or I could go back here and actually what I want to do is double click so I can see my slices again. And I'll select all of these. And now I can split at slices. And now I have separate audio clips here for each slice. And now I could bounce to new samples. So now I've got all these kick samples, and then if I wanted to put those in a sampler in Reason, I would have a multi-layered, kick sample. So that's one of the big new features. Another big new feature that people have been asking for forever, thousands and thousands of requests, I'll go to the rack view here, is MIDI out. And the way they've done this is with an instrument, which is an external MIDI instrument. And lots of programs have MIDI out, but Reason has this implemented in kind of a nice way because you flip around the rack and you can wire things any way you want. And there's actually control voltage in on this. So all the control voltage connections that you make with all the synths in Reason, you can actually send that information out via MIDI to external MIDI devices. And you can use several of these, if you like, to send different things. There's a CC knob. So finally, you can use Reason as your control center for all your external MIDI devices as well. Going back to the mixer, there are some nice new mixer functions. Again, Propellerhead just basically took their top most requested features and put them in this version. One is audio busing. So I've actually already done this in this track that I chose, but let's make a guitar bus. So here I have my guitar 1 and 2, and I go to Output and create new output bus. And so now I've got bus 1, that's my guitar bus, and I can bus this guitar 2 to that same bus that I just made. Another new mixing function is that I can right-click on any channel and create parallel channel. It's a really fast way to work if I want to add parallel compression or any other parallel effects. And then the big thing is I'll go ahead and just start playing this. Is if I go up here to the EQ section, there we go. I now have Spectrum EQ, Spectrum Analyzer and Spectrum EQ on every channel. It's resizable, I can put it in a different window. As I select different channels here, you can see that it follows the selection. And then if I turn the EQ on, so this is the guitar channel right now. I'll move it over here next to the channel. As I pull these points, you can see that it's tied to the EQ section that is on every channel. And you can record this automation. If I engage the high pass filter, you can see that action happening. So big new features in Reason 7 that just make your work a lot easier and a lot faster. So that's a quick look at Reason 7. If you have any questions about any Propellerhead or Line 6 products, please contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.